Awesome Thursday, heart space. What a pleasure to be here again with you. So we're gonna explore the heart, Anahata. It means unstruck. It cannot break this infinite heart, and it's really probably one of the most important chakras that connects the triangle of the lower chakras, the more primordial needs that we might have, and the beginning of our life, the sense of self, that is the lowest chakras, to the higher realms, the more transcendental states of being that we might experience in our life. And the heart is really this moment where we can feel that we are much more than individuals, we are much more than separate beings, separated from the rest that is all around us, the nature, other beings. We are all connected, and we are connected by this devotion, this heart that can give and give and give without asking in return. And this is unconditional love that we might experience very few times in our life, but of course we all know how it resonates to love something so deeply, to love an idea or a person, or even like a religion, to love that you lose yourself in love. So let's experience this in the body, and the sense of touch is related to this energy center. So we will start with that. We will start with touching our hands together. You can close the eyes. And notice how that feels, touching your hands, maybe in a strong touch or soft touch. And the hands and the arms are part of this energy center, so we can now caress the skin of our arms. We can start connecting with the rhythm of the breath. Heart space and lungs, rib cage. This is all Anahata realm. And I would like you now to feel free to move with your hands into your chest, your neck. Maybe you want to go up to your head, give a little massage to your scalp. Whatever feels good for you. And giving yourself some love, some devotion. And then I would like you to finish with your hands resting on your chest. Maybe massaging a bit in circular motions on the sternum. And then bringing breath there into the chest. Filling up, filling up, expansion in between the shoulders. Staying a bit in a breath retention with the chest open, expanded. And then when you have to release, you exhale, bringing slightly in the belly. And then again, up to the chest. Making yourself so full you cannot breathe in anymore. Try to breathe in a bit more maybe. Completely full. And then exhale, try to stay expanded in your chest. Let's take the hands to the sides of the rib cage. And inhale into the sides. And stay with this feeling of expansion. You can feel that your ribs are pressing into the hands. Maybe a bit more you can inhale, tiny bit more. And then try to stay with expansion even though you're breathing out. Bringing the belly in. Twice more. Anahata also relates to the sound of Om, the sound of the universe. This divine sound. And exhale. Let's take one hand to the chest and one stays there on the side of the rib cage just to feel expansion happening in the front and side. And imagine you have another hand in between your shoulder blades. So you can imagine one hand there and expansion happens at the front, side and back. 360 degrees of expansion with the inhale. Try to stay expanded even though you exhale. Inhale. And exhale. One last inhale. Beautiful. Exhale, relax the arms down. Inhale, take the arms out to the side. Exhale, take the arms forward, round your back. Inhale, out. Exhale, forward, round your spine. Again. Exhale, you can go faster or you can go slow as I was going just a moment ago. Three, two, one, and then stay, arms out, palms are facing up to the sky, little fingers pointing up, 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 so you have this external rotation into the arms and shoulders moving away from the ears, and we're gonna pump, it's more like pulse, that's the word I was looking for, pulsing the arms back for 5, 4, keep on breathing, 2, 3, and 1, and then hug yourself. One arm on top, the other arm under, and you can move here. I love this movement. Moving the elbows like you're drawing circles or spirals. Or maybe drawing your name. Taking another breath. Then opening again, inhale, and hugging yourself with the other arm on top. Exhale. And again, moving. Really hug yourself, give yourself some love. And then taking the arms out again, inhale and exhale, hands together to the heart. You can look at your hands into this mudra, gesture, symbol that stays for unity of opposites, and just rest your thumbs to your sternum. Take a moment to bow your head to your heart. And bring into your heart something you're really devoted to. Maybe it's a value, an idea, maybe a person, maybe yourself. Bring in some breaths, the color green. And then taking your eyes again, open out. Let's come to hands and knees. So I move the cushion away. You can come to your hands and your knees and join me there. Good. So I would like you now, with your hands under the shoulders, I would like you now to bring your chest down towards the space in between your hands and then press yourself back up. So it's a little bit intense for the hands, the arms, sorry. Coming down and up. Down, like you want to dip your heart into the ground and up. Last one. Good. And then take your arm up to the sky, looking up, and exhale. The shoulder touches the ground. You are bringing one arm under the other, and then again up. Inhale and exhale. Inhale. Exhale, this time you can stay with your shoulder onto the ground, you can melt some tension away, and taking the other arm forward, fingertips are walking away from your body, and maybe back behind your head, so you have this nice twist into the upper back. Thoracic spine. I don't know what I said. Take another breath here, and then coming back. Good. And now we're doing the same kind of movement we did before, but with the hands walking forward a bit more, so you have your knees aligned with the crown of your head. So it's one piece. You can engage your glutes, bring the pubic bone closer to the sternum, and then come down and up. And down and up. This time we don't want to bring the heart to the floor, but we want to come down with the whole body at the same time, bending the elbows and keeping them close to the body. Last one. Exhale. Inhale. Well done. Moving back the hands, taking the other arm up, inhale, and the shoulder touches the ground, exhale. Twice more. And then stay, resting the shoulder to the ground, and the other arm stretches forward, then maybe moves back behind the head. Just a little bit to create more of a twist in the thoracic spine. I don't know if I said it right. You will tell me. My belly is making sounds, which is good. And coming back, nice and easy, to hands and knees. Voila. Let's move into Anahata. So it's the position that has the name of the heart chakra. So why not doing that? So you move the hands away once more, but you stay this time with your hips on top of your knees, right? And then you're trying to come down with your heart to the ground like we did before, with your arms stretched forward, and then up again. Let's come down. Exhale. Up again. Inhale. Exhale. Up again. Inhale. Exhale and then stay. You can relax here. It's not really relaxing. You can bring your forehead to the ground, or one cheek to the ground, or very intense is the chin to the ground. So really feeling that the heart is heavy like a stone that is moving down, down, down to the ground. But your butt Your buttocks are light and big like a balloon, moving up to the sky. Let's take another breath here. And to feel it more intensely, you can lift up your knees and stretch your legs back. Good, and this time we're coming up and we're lowering down to the ground into Sphinx pose. This position here with the elbows under the shoulders, and your hands can rest in Anjali Mudra. You can move the hips side to side and take a breath out. Good. Lengthen one leg, lengthen the other leg, and try to keep the legs quite close together. Squeezing the legs together, pressing the pubic bone to the ground, and see if you can keep your chest up even though your arms are away from the body. Take a moment here, big inhale. Exhale, squeezing the shoulder blades together to inhale, come a bit higher. And then exhale, come down, forehead to the ground, bring your fingertips to the ground outside of your yoga mat. And you can now massage the shoulders, moving them, squeezing them together, bringing them up to the ears, and then back, and then down. And we're gonna move a bit up and down into this cobra version pose with the fingertips like two spiders, the hands like chicken hands. So we are starting from the feet, of course, pressing them down, pressing the pubic bone down. Inhale, come up with the head last. Exhale, forward. Inhale, squeezing glutes, back. Exhale, moving the heart forward. Inhale, up with the head last. Exhale, down with the head last. Inhale, up, and then stay, please. Squeezing shoulder blades together, moving the elbows one towards the other, and then turn your gaze back. All the way to the feet. Forward and back to the other side. Forward. Now bring one shoulder down to the middle of the mat as you look back. Up, forward, other side. Exhale. Up, forward, and down. Take a moment here, relax, move, or stay still. We're moving one arm away from the body, 90-degree angle with the body, your arm. Turning the head to the other hand that is next to the face. You bending the same knee. And you are moving to the edge, so the side edge of your body so that your shoulders can open, right? I hope I explain it well, but you can look at me and it's not so hard to understand. Rest your head down, take the other arm up, and I like to move this other arm that is free in big circles, maybe bending the elbow, noticing how the air that is present in this room is caressing the skin of my arm as I move. One last breath. And then we're coming back to the ground and we're moving to the other side. I don't have space here, but I hope you do. I don't have space here. So I move a bit more forward. And there you go. Here I am. So it's bending the other knee, taking a step back, and there you are, open, open, open shoulder situation, open heart. And this arm that is free can move, can fly like a bird in the sky. One last big inhale. Exhale back to the ground, nice and easy. Inhale into cobra. Exhale into child pose. Nice. Good. And slowly rounding your spine, come to sit on your heels, please. And once you are sitting on your heels, I hope you're comfortable. You can put something in between the heels and buttocks if you are not. Let's take one arm up. Internally rotate the arm, bend the elbow, and try to keep the head on top of the rest of the spine and try not to arch too much. So keeping your spine nice and long, your lower ribs in, and the other hand can help the elbow to move a bit more down to the ground. You can stay here. This is already quite a nice stretch, beautiful posture. Or you can see if the two hands can meet in between the shoulder blades. If they can meet, I'm gonna move so that you can see me. You're in this Gomukhasana shape, face of the cow, and you can even move the hips a bit to the side of the arm that is up, and create a bit of a side bend that I love. Do you remember when we had the hands resting on the sides of the rib cage? It's the same sensation. Try to breathe there. And then coming back. Nice. Release. And observe. Beautiful. Let's take the other arm up. You internally rotate. You bend the elbow. And you try to keep the head aligned with the rest of the spine, not overarching like this, keeping the rib cages, the last ones in, and then the other hand can help to move the arm back. Maybe the hands are coming together. Maybe. And if you feel, you can move the hips to the side and create this beautiful opening into the side of your hip and rib cage. Coming back slowly, slowly. Beautiful. Let's take the hands down and coming up with the back, the knees, the back of the body. lifting up into a downward dog, where I would like you to press your chest to the ground with some bouncing movement for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and then come forward in tippy toes. Pressing down with your hands so much that the fingertips are becoming white. So you can even a bit crawl, like you wanna take the mat into your hands and try to bring so much weight onto your hands, and then back to the feet, to the hands, and then back to the feet, to the hands, and then back to the feet. If you're comfortable into handstand, you can take one leg up, keeping it straight and long, and coming up. And then the other leg. There are these 2 seconds of glory for me. Maybe for you it's more, maybe it's less, it's okay. We're gonna find each other here into a deep squat with the head heavy and the space in between the shoulder blades that can open like a flower. Beautiful. We come to sit again, cross-legged. Take a moment to observe and notice, to come back to what really matters for your heart, to find more and more space into the ribs, the rib cage. To notice the sensations in the arms, hands, fingers. Good, let's take another inhale. Exhale. We're coming down now to the ground to rest and digest. For Shavasana, our final pose, I would like to give you the option to use 2 blocks if you have them at home. So one at the level of the bra, where the bra ends, where the line of the bra is. For men, it's just at the end of the rib cage, and I use it in this height. And then another one behind the head. If you don't have blocks, you can use a cushion under the rib cage, and it does the same kind of job. So I like to place myself here on the first and then the second block. There you go. And we can rest here in this passive heart opening. And remembering that the heart breaks so that more light can come in. And it never really breaks, it just creates more space. Listening to the divine sound of your breath. Allowing everything to melt and soften. all the problems and the illusion of separatedness melting away in the heart. So thank you so much for practicing with me this Thursday heart practice. Let me know how it went. Let me know how you say thoracic spine. Thoracic is thoracic spine. No, I got it. Let me know how your heart feels, and I see you the next one.